Hi, I'm Andrew Orange and welcome to another video blog. I've been running Orange Lighting now for over a decade, and those of you who regularly watch and read our blogs will know that we love to share as much as we can about lighting design and hopefully helping you become a better designer. Well, this week we want to consider lighting for kitchens, and I'm going to give you 5 essential ingredients that you must consider when next choosing your lighting for a kitchen scheme. Well, number 1. It's good to remember that we need to illuminate a kitchen throughout the day and not just for night. So what I like to do is introduce a dedicated circuit that will reflect light off the ceiling and bounce light into the space. We would typically use a fluorescent strip of around 4000 K in its colour temperature, position them on top of wall cabinets and bounce the light off the ceiling and into the space, raising the illumination. Well, number 2. Areas of food preparation need high levels of light. And if we take commercial kitchens as an example, they need 500 lux of light, so we need to get more light concentrated over these areas. We would typically run a fitting underneath a wall cabinet, it could be a fluorescent or an LED strip, over the area of task lighting is needed. And that way we're concentrating our light over those areas. Well, number 3. Another way to provide task lighting is to use downlights, and over a task area we would typically use a tight beamed or a narrow beamed downlight to provide concentrated light. And we would typically position a downlight to light a worktop along the edge of the worktop itself, so the light is spreading over the head onto the worktop without causing a shadow and into the actual space itself. Well, number 4, consider the lower level lighting that would provide an accent light that would transform this functional space into a more atmospheric space, particularly say to dine in. We could use a table light or a floor light with a shade on it that would bring light horizontally into this space. Well, number 5, I always try to include plinth lights wherever I can in the kitchen, particularly when the kitchen space is part of a wider living area. So at night we can turn all the lights off but for the plinth lights, and then the kitchen space itself becomes an accent light with a low level of light to support the lounge area. Well, that's the 5 tips, which is a great start, but there's so much more to discuss. When you get the lighting right, it will transform a space. So do ring us at Orange Lighting, email us, do share this video blog. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again.